Good morning, Team Tila. It's Ali Tila and
JET TILA. Quiet. We're trying to be a little quiet today because we're doing this on the sly. Sorry.
I know, our Eat Like a Pros are clandestine missions. So we're back with another edition of Eat Like a Pro, where we teach you how to eat your favorite foods from around the world like a pro. So we're down in LA's Chinatown, of course, at Pho 87.
One of my faves. One of our faves.
Yeah, one of our faves for sure. So pho is a rice noodle soup, and it's the banh pho noodle, and it's actually, interestingly, the same noodle they use in pad thai.
You're so smart.
Wow, yeah. I
I'm
learned from the best.
Pronunciation, that's all.
Okay,
but anyway, go ahead.
Okay, tell us the correct way to pronounce it.
I mean, even within Asians, we can't really agree. Some say pho, but do me a favor. As long as you put a question mark behind it, you're going to be good. So as long as there's a question mark. So some say pho, or pho, or fa, like so. Anyway, go ahead.
Very good. All right, so why don't we get started with our delicious pho meal here?
All right, Alan.
I'm going to hand you over to Jet.
Okay, sounds good. So let's flip the clam. Why don't you flip the cam, and I'll start with the actual pho itself. So we'll teach you how to make this, team, but basically it's always this is a beef broth. Ali has chicken over there, but the secret to pho is using the bones. And, usually bruleeing an onion, bruleeing ginger, and then you always have to have a spice mix, so that's what makes it really delicious. And I think we'll go into detail. And usually those spices are cinnamon, star anise, some people put clove, and this is the way I like to set up pho. This is sriracha here, and this is not dark sriracha. This is actually Hoisin, and they've actually put Hoisin in here, which is actually not legal, but to repurpose bottles. Anyway, I'm not the health department, whatever. Sriracha gives it a tang. The Hoisin gives it a kind of a nice sweetness, a soy sweetness. I like a lime, and you're always going to get this little plate.
Yeah, tell us about the accompaniments here.
The standard ones are bean sprouts, sweet basil, or some would say Thai with basil, Vietnamese would say Vietnamese basil, but it's the purple stem green basil that kind of tastes or smells like licorice, so I'm going to put that in there. Why are you getting my face? I look terrible today. And then chilies. You basically mix this all together, and there's no wrong way to do it. Personalize your pho any way you want. There's probably like 15 different types of pho, depending on the cuts of meat. So I like brisket. I like tripe. I like fatty meat. So Ali got chicken with lean meat. But again, on your menu, you'll have a lot of things. Let's move on quickly, so I don't want to keep you guys. I'm going to teach you one more thing. So there's the sriracha, there's Hoisin, and there's chili garlic sauce. And sometimes you might wonder what is it for. This is a nice pro tip. This is nuoc mam, and nuoc mam is the sauce for the jia, and the jia is the crispy roll. And sometimes they're pastry skins like this, and sometimes they're rice skins. But you can get them both kinds, but that's jia. And this is the nuoc mam sauce. This is what I like to do, and a lot of pros like to do, is take a little chili garlic, not sriracha. Chili garlic goes into the nuoc mam. And this practice of eating greens and leaves and herbs.
Now, what's in this mixture right here?
Yeah, so the base of it is going to be either romaine or green leaf. This is actually green leaf. A little bit of mint. There's always some cilantro, but mint is really going to be it. And sometimes there's this perilla. It's called perilla. It's very similar to shiso. It's got a kind of an herby medicinal flavor, but it goes really nicely. So I make a little parcel like that. And then you bring in the roll, wrap the roll up, dip the entire roll, and eat it. And if I eat it, I'll have to stop the video because I'll just be wearing half of it.
Yum.
Exactly. So that's how you eat the jia, all right? And make your parcel. Now we go to the goikun. And goikun, and now some people call it fresh spring roll, some people call it crystal rolls, but it's a rice skin. And you can pick your filling, but the most common one is like a braised pork that's shaved, and then your shrimp. So this is a very standard roll. And this is a peanut Hoisin sauce. So we can teach you how to make this again in the live, okay, guys? So peanut and Hoisin. And again, you can put the chili garlic if you want. But that's actually a nice opportunity because I like a little heat, but not to make it hot. And these you don't need to wrap. You want to eat these just like that, a little dip and go. Those you want to wrap. So That's kind of. Oh, one last thing, I guess. There's some questions there. So this is the pho experience, in my opinion.
And what do you have right here?
So this is called cafe like cafe, like coffee, sudak. So if you, I'm going to bring it a little closer to you. This is a fun little coffee brewer. You put the grounds in here, you put the hot water, and there's actually a screen mesh, right? And
Interesting.
Right, and it actually brews and drips the coffee from here into here. What you don't see under here is actually a nice, fat, delicious layer of condensed milk.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. And then this is the way a lot of Asians, not just Vietnamese, love it. My grandfather, all the years in the morning, he would take a fat shot of condensed milk into his coffee, and that's how we drank it. So, all right. So you're not done yet, though. This is a nice glass of water. I'm going to drink all the water so I don't dilute the coffee. I don't know why that had to be on camera. Allie likes to embarrass me. And then once you get the coffee mixed in, this is what you do. Pour that in there. And that's how you get Vietnamese iced coffee. Pretty delicious. So to review, pho. I know you like good camera work. That's your Asian right there. Yay. All right, to review pho, Asian street food, an animal broth, beef or chicken, could be anything really. Your toppings are your choice. We'll teach you how to make that. Cha yaw, crispy rolls. They're not egg rolls. We can have a whole conversation and fist fight about that. These are Vietnamese crispy rolls, not egg rolls. They have pork and they have a little glass noodle. They're super delicious. I'm a Chinese kid, but I like Vietnamese egg rolls more. I think I'm going to get kicked out of the Chinese society for saying that. Goi kun, which is a fresh roll. So you know how to eat the parcels. You know how to eat pho. I'm gonna let Allie close the show. Then why don't you flip it?
Well, a couple of questions.
Okay, questions. Why don't you flip it for
how
questions?
strong is this coffee?
Okay, let's do this. So how strong? It's pretty damn strong.
Yeah.
It's like ultra brewed, ultra strong, ultra sweet. Let it dilute into the ice and you're good to go. What other questions do you have?
And how much condensed milk is in that coffee? So if you were to make this at home.
Oh, if you're to make them, I would say about 6 ounces of coffee, because a coffee cup technically is 6, not 8, believe it or not, and probably about 1 ounce to 2 of condensed milk. So it's not shy. Hey, Jason
Hi,
Chan,
Jason.
what's going on, man? Stuart's on. Stuart Skaversky.
Stu.
What's up, Chef Stu? Anyway, so Al, I'm gonna give it back over to you.
One last question though: if you're allergic to fish sauce or hoisin, what are your alternatives here,
Well,
or
so
are there?
the thing is, fish sauce is probably a fin fish allergy, so I would ask you to use soy. But the problem with soy is in hoisin, so I need to know what you're specifically allergic to, so I can work around it. So my alternate for fish sauce is either Bragg's amino acids or Maggi sauce or thin soy. And my thing for hoisin, we're going to have to get a little technical here. So, good one. So hoisin is technically soy-based with sugar and some other things. So, anyway, there you go.
And yes, rice noodles.
Rice noodles it is. Pho noodles, also known as rice stick noodles. So, guys, go out, eat pho. Come back often to Allie's great idea, Eat Like a Pro, and let us know what you want. And I think we're going to make pho. We should make pho.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Let's teach you guys how to make it. I'm going to turn it over to the boss.
Oh, the boss, sure.
See you later.
Well, thanks again, Team Tila, for tuning in to this edition of Eat Like a Pro. Pho. We'll see you next. Pho, not pho.
Right.
Not pho.
And Acadia, you just tuned in. We're going to hang up now, and you can watch it all over again.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
thanks again, Team Tila. Love you all.
See you later. Cutthroat Kitchen, Wednesday night, 9 p.m.
Yeah, now
Bye.
on Wednesdays.
See you
Okay,
later. Bye.
bye.